Oh, what is up, Gamer Jeffro fam? We're going to join Raps and we're going to start Bible study. Welcome to the Gamer Jeffro Bible Study Hour. So come join us.
I can't imagine anyone to do.
Yo, Jeff, Pat died.
What?
Yeah, he died of dysentery.
What's that?
A sickness.
He's dead?
You know what his grave said? His grave said, "Here lies good old Pat Froggers, where there's love, but there is garbage."
Wow.
That's such a Pat thing to say.
That is very patty. So what are we going to... How's he talking?
Oh, dude, I'm talking about in the Oregon trailer.
Oh, hold on one sec.
I'd say Pat, I'd say follow for now. Pat, what do you rate the game out of 10? Dude, why are you so tired?
He sounds so excited, dude.
Dude, why are you so tired, Pat? Why are you azzing it up? He's azzing it up, dude.
Dude, that's so nice.
Well, dude, you're the one doing it. You're
Are we doing Minecraft tonight?
Yes, we got the world set up. Well, why are you going? Oh, dude, you're
Whoa! What? Are we not doing it, or what are we doing?
Dude, Pat, what's happening? Pat? Why do you feel? Are you sick? You got dysentery in real life?
Oh, dude, no.
Dude, what's wrong? Like, so, explain it. Speak. Use your vocal cords. Don't just go. Oh.
Explain. Speak.
What's happening, Pat?
Nothing.
Explain.
Dude. No.
Speak.
What is it, dude?
Oh my gosh, dude.
Pat, what's happening, dude? Are you even alive enough for Bible study? Like.
Yeah, that's my only
Whoa.
idea.
Dude, what is wrong?
So we're not
The first
playing
thing-
Minecraft after.
I mean, if Pat's like this, we can't. Unless he gets
Are
better.
you and I gonna be doing it? Because if not, there's stuff to do.
Go flipping cartel or something.
COD.
You sell drugs down the street.
COD.
Dude.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing. Wow, dude.
No, I mean it's not as bad as.
Yeah, drugs are not as bad as COD.
Whoa! Wow.
Yeah, I can concur.
So you playing Minecraft, Pat?
Before we start this, tell us what's actually wrong. Are you literally just tired, or are you sick in some way? Do you feel like pain? Like what's happening? Like speak.
I'm both like semi-tired, but I feel like crap. I don't know, it's like my
Like how?
stomach or something. I don't know.
Your
I don't know
tongue.
my stomach. It's like I feel like a sensation. I got puke. I don't know.
You puked earlier in your mouth. Wait, what did you eat today? Did you eat something that could make you like sick, like a food poisoning type thing, a minor food poisoning?
I don't know.
What
I
did
have
you eat?
lollipops. I don't usually have lollipops, so it's maybe why.
Were they like new? Or were they,
Lollipops?
I don't know.
like, older ones? Like where'd you get the
I should
lollipops
go
from?
to School.
So the school had them? I guess they bought. Yeah, they must have been bought from the store recently. I'm guessing.
I don't usually have candy.
I guess I could have made you sick if it's something new in your body that you're not used to. And
And
I
I've
don't know, maybe you
had
have, like,
lollipops. I mean,
Lollipops gave you the dookies?
No.
What?
No, he said he feels like puking. Well, one thing that helps is if you make yourself coffee. That will help.
Shush.
No,
I'm
dude,
not drinking
dude, that will help.
I'm drinking water.
Little boy can't handle coffee.
10 hours of Life is Strange, dude. Can you believe that?
Dude, I don't know why
Sounds
it's
like
10 hours
AIDS.
for you.
It still says 10 hours. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Alrighty. So, let's start the thing.
Just you sound so enthusiastic.
I mean, I'm trying.
I mean, dude, if you feel that bad, we're gonna have a very short Bible study because I'm not continuing it with you dying over here.
Shush.
You and your
That'll be fun.
dysenteried self. I mean, dude, in Oregon Trail, Pat shot himself in the torso. Like, that's such a Pat vibe thing.
It is, dude. That is a Pat vibe thing, dude.
Dude, the Oregon Trail is such a good game. Like, seriously. I love it.
You got Evo manager.
Okay, so go to Jude. Hey, Jude.
Hey, Jude.
Hey, Jude. Jude what?
Eyesing it up.
That was as
I don't know Jude's last name. But...
Jude! What?
I don't know Jude's last name, dude.
What verse? Just say a
I
number.
mean, dude. Yeah, there's only one chapter, so I'm starting at 20. Jude 20.
Yeah, it's 125, dude.
Hold on, give me a minute.
Yeah, it's 20 to 25. That's what we're doing. That's when we do the Bible study. I'm gonna cut out the second half. It's just because of how sick you are, and we'll do it next week. The second half we'll do next week. Well, dude, I'm not tolerating.
Jude 1, 25.
20 to 25. 20 to 25.
Hey, give me a minute.
Okay.
I'll tell you when to read it, because I gotta timestamp this. I didn't know we were shortening this down.
Yeah, I didn't either until just now. Pat never said he was sick until recently. Literally.
I just joined and he said it. Doesn't like me. Hey, Nike. I'm just playing Pat. You're good to go, dude. Read it.
But you, beloved, building yourselves up on your most holy faith, praying in the Holy Spirit.
DeMonte should have joined, dude. Invite him. Tell him that.
Looking for the mercy of our
might
Lord
be on
Jesus
sooner,
Christ until
but I'm not sure yet.
And on some have compassion, making a distinction, but others save with fear, pulling them out of fire, hating even the garment defiled by the flesh. Now to him who is able to keep you from stumbling, and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy, to God our Savior, who alone is wise, be glory and majesty, dominion and power, both now and forever. Amen. Okay, sick Pat, what does that mean?
Okay, sick Pat, what does that mean? That's funny.
This is really hard. Nope. Like I'm dying.
And this is why we're only doing this one tiny section.
Is it? This is it?
Well, we're starting to, I'm just saying that's all we're reading. That's like the only part we're reading.
Okay.
For the discussion. So Pat, do you have anything?
This is all we're gonna read?
Yeah, I was planning on a lot of different things, but with Pat like this, it's impossible. So Pat, what do you
got
think?
licorice here.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, like, this was like supposed to be like, you know, the whole group type of thing. Mason and Brielle sit out because they don't want it. But...
Okay.
Pat.
Yeah.
Pat.
The little,
Yeah.
The little,
Dude, are you gonna say it? But...
I thought I said no. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, where it goes right here at 22 and says, and on some have compassion. Notice it says, on some have compassion, meaning there's going to be people who you should not have compassion for in the results of God. Making a distinction. But others, which is talking about the ones that you do not have compassion for, save with fear, pulling them out of the fire, hating even the garment defiled by the flesh. Which is very interesting and destroys another one of the doctrines taught nowadays in a lot of stuff. Like we've talked about before, this is another doctrine that's been taught. You can't be preaching fear. You can't make people afraid. You know, no one can get saved in fear. In fact, a lot of people get saved out of the fear of hell, and there's nothing wrong in that. It says right here, for the ones that you can't have compassion for, because there are some.
No.
They have no understanding. You can't come to them and say, man, you know this. No, you can say, hey man, what you doing? You know what's gonna happen? It's gonna lead you to be burned in hell. You know, it's not like an Anthony where you just go straight to that. But I mean, there's people that you have to be like.
No,
that
yeah, you
too,
gotta
obviously.
explain it to them. Yeah, you can't just be like,
It
oh, you're
leads
going
to that.
wrong, you know. But, yeah.
If it leads to that, it leads to that. Like if Anthony started with a different approach, and then they were being like all nasty, and then he said, okay, well, you're going to hell. Well, there's nothing wrong in that. Because it says, but in others.
Or said in this way of like, hey man, I'm trying to help you because your life is leading to the direction of hell, and if you don't change what you're doing or how you're living your life, then I'm just trying to save you. You know what I mean? Because Jesus saved you and your life from your sin. It's important to give your life to Christ. That's a better way of like approaching it. I mean, if it gets aggressive, I guess, but shouldn't get aggressive. But I mean, if they're being aggressive, you should still approach them.
And there's times to be blunt. Like I have no problem with someone being just bluntly. But it just depends on the situation. Like if you're talking to someone who has, I don't know, like a big mental illness where they
but you still have to explain to them because they don't understand. You know what I mean? You still have to explain to them why. If you're just going to say to somebody, hey, you're like Anthony was walking up to somebody and saying, you're going to hell because you're gay. Well, and then they're like, well, why do you feel that way? You know what I mean? And he wouldn't explain it. He would just be like, you're going to hell. That's the way it is.
I wish we could find that stream because that was.
It's there. Wow. I just don't know where.
Somewhere. One of the dude. I tried finding it a while ago. Everything from that time had almost the exact same titles.
I listened in.
Stuff had the same titles.
I mean, on the rec room situation at the time that he did that. Okay.
Yeah.
I listened in on one of the guys, and he's like, "Yeah, they just don't understand." You know what I mean? Like they have that mindset of like us not understanding them. You know what I mean? So like both sides think that. They don't understand each other, you know what I mean? And that's the thing is that, but, of course, the Christian side is the truth, you know what I mean? But the problem is that they think their side is right, you know what I mean? So it's like, you gotta have to, instead of going up to them and just screaming in their face, it kind of, you shouldn't be the aggressive one, starting off, you know what I mean? You shouldn't be the aggressor. If somebody's being aggressive towards you, then it's different. But you shouldn't be the aggressor. You shouldn't be going up to them, like he was, because he was the aggressor. You weren't the aggressor. You were trying to calm down the situation. He was the aggressor, and he was the one that was going like up into their face, saying, those things. And he shouldn't do that. And
the best time for someone to definitely need to be aggressive, which Jesus gave an example. Is when like you've seen people proclaiming to be Christians or leaders or whatever, and they were doing all these things, and he aggressively like flipping tables, screaming.
Yeah. That's different.
Yeah, because that's a whole separate. Because it's like you supposedly know the truth. You supposedly say you follow this. You supposedly do. You viper, you snake. I mean, it wasn't
because
cursing, but it was like the harshest thing you could say. It's like now saying you imbecilic, retarded loser. Like.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then it kind of goes. So it says, but others.
But that's just somebody. That's somebody. Those are the people that should already know better. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah. So that's different circumstance because, like, the people that Anthony and really Anthony was doing it to, they didn't know better. You know what I mean? They don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So, go on, sorry.
But then what I find even more interesting is after that it says, hating even the garment defiled by the flesh. Hating even the garment defiled by the flesh. Saying that these people, they're so lost in the reprobate mind that they can't come in the reason.
Yeah.
That's why it says early, keep yourselves in the love of God, looking for the mercy of the Lord Jesus Christ unto eternal life, and on some cases have compassion. But you're past that. These people have their retrobate minds are past that. You had to be blunt, say it's an argument, you're going to hell because you're this, whatever. Pushing them into the fire, pulling them out of the fire out of fear.
Yeah.
Hating even the garment defiled by the flesh, which makes me think of a lot of these in modern day. Oh my goodness, all these garments of the flesh. With all these, especially, there's some men who wear very questionable outfits too. There's less men who do, because most men just don't care about showing off their bodies as much. But all these women nowadays, both Christian and unchristian, who are wearing these scandalous, strictly clad clothing. They got their bosoms out. They got their booties out. They got their everything on display. Even when they're covered, they're skin tight, so everything is out there.
I agree with that.
They're saying, and they're saying that you
don't have to be in a
Amish girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to be an Amish girl or over in Middle East type of deal where you have to be long all the time, long, covering the legs. And you don't have to do that. But I'm just saying, you don't have to wear tight, super tight stuff where your breast hanging out and stuff. That's inappropriate. Why are you doing that?
And a shirt is fine.
And then they act people are paying too much attention to them. It's well, then don't dress like that. You know what I mean? But that's a totally different other conversation. But the thing is that they shouldn't be dressing like that anyways, because it is going to attract the attention. Obviously, you want the attention, But
there is no other thing. No one can say that they're dressing like that for themselves, because you're not dressing. If someone was dressing for, realistically speaking, if someone was dressing for themselves, they know, a lot of people know, a lot of guys know, if they lived alone by themselves, never had any other kind of human interaction, most guys would probably just be sitting there in their boxers.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they're just, So if you're dressing for yourself, you're not going to be dressed up in these things that are showing off everything. You're just going to be dressing in leisurely, just comfortable things. So realistically, if a woman was true in what she says about dressing for herself, what's she going to wear? Sweatpants, a humongous baggy sweatshirt.
You're right.
Her hair is going to look like a skunk.
Hey, Cat.
You're not, that's what they're going to look like.
He's right. He's not wrong.
That's what right. Because girls love to be in snuggled clothes and warm and kind of they have a snuggled type feet, and guys just want to wear boxers. so that's what society would be like if that was the case. So no one can use the excuse that they're and no one can use that excuse. And the fact that other women encourage other women to be dressing like that is a whole other thing in itself. Women are each other's worst enemies because they influence each other into this stuff. All these women are saying, it's great, it's empowering, it's awesome, and then other people do it. And then it's an endless cycle. They should be saying, no, it's terrible, you're a crappy person. You're doing this, you're stupid, or whatever. They should be discouraging it, not encouraging it. So that's a whole other thing itself. The people in society who started, which really that started in the 70s with women's lib. That's when that really started. That whole women's lib thing it might have even started off okay to a point. Maybe they had a slight degree of something, maybe. But then it quickly, within a year or two, just became very toxic, and it just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse all the way to now. Back then, if even just the women's lib people seen the OnlyFans girls and stuff back then, they would be having heart attacks. Now, there was a street interview in Britain back in 1968. A store came out with this topless dress, so it was supposed to be a lingerie dress where the breasts are hanging out, right? Fully exposed, and all the women were like, "Oh, I would never wear that. Oh my goodness, that's horrible. Oh my goodness, you had to be an idiot." Yeah, they were all just "Fool them out," And but now people are like, "Yeah, that's empowering. Oh, that's good. That's cute. Oh yeah." And of course, the worldly men don't care because they like that, obviously. So, yeah, it should be taught against more on the women's side. Because it doesn't really matter how we can say it all we want to as guys, but the only people women will listen to in that sense is each other with it. They won't listen to direction from any kind of masculine person. They just won't. You know, because they get
Yeah.
influenced by each other, just like guys generally get influenced by each other guys. You know, like all the people's Mason age influenced by Andrew Tate, they're not going to be influenced by, I don't know, Joyce Myers.
For sure. No, you're right.
Like,
You're right.
I mean, women need to really take more accountability on their own actions. You know, I think about even the music artists now, like Sabrina Carpenter. She has a great voice. You know, I like some of her music, especially earlier on music. But anytime I ever see her, she's like wearing only lingerie. She's like literally doing sexual poses at her concerts, like the doggy style stuff, like and everything, moaning and everything.
I
And
mean,
most of her fan base are teenage girls. Most of
I
them.
mean, to be honest with you, it's pretty funny when women always say that's all men have on their brain, but it's like women are the ones that are exploiting themselves that way.
Well, it's
You
the only thing
know,
they ever have on their brain.
that's
The
what I'm
only thing they
saying.
ever
That's the
think
only
about.
thing that they ever think about is that.
Yeah. Look at the
It's
comedians.
the
Anytime I've
opposite.
ever seen a female comedian, anytime I've ever seen a female comedian, all they talk about is their body parts.
Well, that's what I'm
Literally, nothing
saying. Like
else.
that's on their mind all the time. I don't think
Uh,
about sex all day.
Whenever I see like male comedians, it's like something random or about emotions or like something like I don't know, like you know, like it's not about like there might be a couple. I'm not saying there isn't, but
Well,
like
the
in a
thing
general
is that
sense,
too, if they were truly, if this, if the women that do this stuff were truly about like, oh, the boss girl or whatever type of mindset, then they would tell women to dress appropriately because then that means they have more self-esteem that way. You know what I mean? And it's better. It's a better body image that way if they dress appropriately. You know, because they're not gonna welcome the bad behavior of men. You know what I mean? If they dress appropriately and they don't have these skimpy clothes on and stuff and walking around the streets and stuff, they won't be welcoming the bad behavior. You know what I mean? Of men. You know.
yeah,
And I'm not saying men are
definitely.
need a. I'm not saying. I mean, men need self control too. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying like. Women need self control as well. Both sides need self control. You know what I mean? So it's like women, you don't want the bad behavior from men. Don't wear the skimpy clothes. If you want to respect your bodies and everything, don't wear the skimpy clothes. Men, don't don't give into it. You know, don't be tempted.
Hmm.
You know, so it's like it's both ways, of course. But I do agree. Women need to kind of uh, dress appropriately for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For
So
sure.
yeah, I mean, there's times to be blunt and never believe when people say someone can't be saved out of fear because that's so stupid. It's anti-biblical. It says it in other areas too, but that spot specifically in Jude mentions it. And a lot of people nowadays believe you can't be, and it's not you can't be. And that's wrong. It's twisted. And
I mean, like you said, there's a time and place for everything. Yeah, I mean, there's always a
there's a
time
way.
and
Every single person has a different personality and a different thing.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. I mean,
I
there's a
can't
time and
make
place
all
for
in family
everything.
references to a 10-year-old and expect a 10-year-old to understand, for instance, but I can make those all in family references to a 60-year-old.
Yeah.
Really, Jeff. Okay, sicky. No, but that's the shortened, very shortened Bible study because Pat is
I mean,
dying.
you gotta realize. I mean, well, Jesus. I mean, Jesus is perfect, but he was he was aggressive. Not. I mean, when I say aggressive, I mean like in a biblical term. You know what I mean?
Very
But
serious.
he was
About
serious in the
living
right.
about things.
He was serious in the right times. Like he would say things at the right times and have feelings at the right times. You know what I mean? Like when he told disciples, "Get behind me, Satan," when they would say certain things. You know what I mean? That were out of line
Mm-hmm.
and things like that. He wasn't calling them Satan, but he was telling, "Get behind me, Satan," because that was Satan trying to stop his purpose. So you just got to always find the right times to be
Definitely.
biblically, I guess aggressive, right? Biblically aggressive. Aggressive sounds too strong.
Mm-hmm.
Biblically passionate, I guess. I like passionate better. Biblically passionate. Because I wouldn't say we're aggressive. It's more passion. You know what I mean? It's like passion for it. You know.
Righteousness.
Or righteousness, yeah. Is that it?
Yeah, that's all we can really do with Sick Pat.
Sick Pat,
get better. It's next week. Expect more from you.
Uh-huh.
So, Lucas, do you have anything to add?
Oh no. Alright. Interesting.
Yeah, well, Pat, are you wanting to do anything at all with us? Or are you wanting to slumber?
I want to die right now.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't want to die.
Oh my gosh, Pat.
I don't want to die, but I feel like I am.
Well, what do you want to do, Raps? You want to do anything?
Well,
You want to do...
Lucas, do you have PS Plus to play Minecraft with us?
Not at the moment.
Oh.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just do Minecraft next week when Pat feels
We can do
better
it,
and
yeah.
everybody can play
That's
with it. Because there's no point
How
right
much
now.
weight?
Hmm?
If I buy a PS Plus, will I be able to play the Minecraft straight away?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, if you
You
have
buy
PS
PS
Plus,
Plus.
you can play it.
You don't have to buy the big one.
Yeah, you just get the cheapest one.
You just gotta get the
because it's
cheapest one.
Do I just get PS Plus? What? Do I have to buy the full game as well? Or can I just...
But you have to own the game.
You have to own the
you have to
game,
buy
yeah.
the game, and
You don't have the game.
PS Plus doesn't give you the game. Yeah, so
Unless you
can't
pay.
play without-
I don't think I don't know if Minecraft is on the. If he gets the big one, if he gets the premium.
I don't think it is because it
I
would
don't
say
know.
on the PlayStation Store.
Yeah, it would have the little plus by it, right?
Yeah, it doesn't. So
Yeah, so Minecraft is one of those games that doesn't have that.
also because he's also on the PS4, so like the PS5 would have different games than the PS4 one probably.
I have to download the PS5 version. I'm downloading it now.
Yeah, so we'll just do that next weekend.
That's
and
fine,
hopefully
I'm
that feels
downloading it.
better.
You can tell Jeff that I'll be on later on those days I told you.
What I forget what days you said. Was it like so? It was Sunday, this Sunday, and this Monday.
Monday.
Not this Sunday, next Monday.
Next week,
Next Sunday.
Monday and Monday.
So not this Sunday, next Sunday.
Yeah, next Sunday and next Monday. So Sunday and Monday, Pat will be on.
Next
Okay.
week, if I'm wrong.
You know, what we could do is like a specialty like drugs event. We could have like a huge like tournament.
Well, let's try to wrap up
Humongous
Resident
one.
Evil 5 then this Sunday. I'll try to wrap up Life is Strange and let's hopefully wrap up.
I got a feeling we're gonna get stuck on that game because it's starting to get kind of tricky from last time I played.
No,
it.
it's
I
not,
don't think we're
dude.
gonna
You,
be able to do it.
dude. No, it's not, dude. No, it's not, dude. You just didn't do the time. You didn't do the time, dude. Don't say that.
Yeah, it's tricky. Yeah,
Yeah, it's tricky.
I mean, we'll
Yeah,
try.
sure.
Hopefully, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I just know that those games usually get frustrating. So I just don't have faith. I don't have faith in those games.
Dude, you missed.
completed.
You got on me about missing the time trial,
The first time you missed it, the second
and
time
then
I
you,
missed it.
yeah, you missed it twice, and then you're like, oh, I give up.
Chum's chum.
Like what? What? You knew
In
it was coming.
fairness, I was still getting over my sickness. In fairness.
I know. This Sunday we should be able to get past that level with no problem.
Yep.
And well, we don't have much left, dude. Like, how long
Yeah, I
have we
know.
played?
Yeah.
How long?
We probably have like 4 hours left.
Alright, I'm gonna go before I
5 is only 11 hours, dude.
Well, Pat,
For-
I'll be praying for you to get better, dude.
I'll be praying for you too, dude. God bless,
If you
dude.
get sicker, tell your mom, dude. Don't.
Yeah,
just
don't.
not-
Yeah, go to the hospital.
I'll
Go to
be
doctor.
fine in the morning.
But dude, if you don't feel fine in the morning, it's wrong for you not to tell your mom.
in the morning.
I'm saying,
I
dude,
know I'll be fine.
it's wrong for you not to tell your mom.
I'll be.
She needs
well,
to
my
know.
mom's.
It's not about when. It's not about you will be fine, dude.
I will. be
Anytime
fine
you ever
in the
feel
morning.
sick at all, you should say, "Hey, Mom, I feel sick a little bit."
I will be fine in the morning. I know
I
my
feel
capability.
sick. That's what you should say.
God bless.
God bless, dude.
Another good one.
I think Fortnite's down.
Fortnite's down.
It's supposed to be. That's why we were gonna do COD because it's transitioning. November 2nd, it's transitioning over. So I think it's down tonight for the new map. It's supposed to be transitioning over tonight. I don't know when, but I'm checking it now.
They're having a new map on Fortnite again.
Not map,
Is this-
new season or whatever it is.
I forgot that they have all these new. I don't. I know. I'm out of the loop. I'm out of the loop.
They're doing a music. They're doing a music battle pass. It's gonna have Snoop Dogg, Eminem, all those guys in it.
Yeah, I mean,
Time to jump back in, Raps.
I don't know. I wouldn't pay money for it.
I don't know what other
wouldn't pay money
artists
for
they're
it.
gonna have in there. I don't know what other artists.
I just want a Guitar Hero, man. Like, oh, dude.
I'm checking
I just want
it.
a Guitar Hero.
I'm checking it, Nike. I mean, we could play for a little bit, Nike, while Raps is on. Yeah, it's still up. If you want to play a little bit of this, and then do COD in about an hour and a half. How late are you staying on, Raps?
I am waiting to know if I have to go out or not, because it's family's birthday over the next day or two. So I don't know if I'm having to do anything, so it could be any time. I really don't know. It could be long or it could be short.
I didn't get that. Oh.
I know tomorrow I'm going to get off slightly earlier because I have a dinner I have to go to because of the celebration.
Is DeMonte on, dude?
Celebrations rather than one. That's how it's done here.
Did DeMonte ever get on with you?
It's a little bit different.
Yeah, I mean, tomorrow... Hold on, let me mute myself.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I told Pat, because I knew Pat was... So I was like, Pat would probably be happy to get off early anyway, because you know how he likes to sleep, obviously. And he has church the next day, so... He deleted it again. Well, dude, what happens is, Pat was like, okay, I'm only going to download the game, and when I'm only going to play it when Jeff's on. Only, ever. Only. And then he started playing it like crazy, and I was like, well, dude, what happened to you playing it only when it's like, oh, right. And then he deleted it because he got distracted by it. Like, how does he get so addicted to Rocket League? He gets so addicted to Rocket League. And then
I mean, if he wants to play
it
without me, why can't he play it without me?
No, dude, what happens is all the time that he wants to spend on like games like Baldur's Gate or his story games, he ends up using it when it's installed. The only way he doesn't is if it's not installed.
Well, that's just self-control.
I know. I told him that. I
why can't he just have it installed as self-control?
Yeah, that's why I told him, like, dude, you have to conquer these tiny things, because when big things come, how are you going to handle the big things? You know?
Exactly.
If you can't have self-control over Rocket League. And then he was like, well, I'm addicted to NBA 2K. I'm like, dude, I'm not addicted to 2K. I only play NBA 2K when I legitimately have nothing else. I really can.
I can't really even think of a game I'm addicted to. I can't really even think of one. Like, I can just stop in the middle.
Yeah, I mean...
I can't even really think of one.
Gaming addiction. It's really a game that you put over
games in general. I mean, but even if I don't play a game, I'm like, I'm fine with not playing one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, like I can, you know, I'm not like, oh, I gotta get home to play this game. I never am like that. I never had that feeling. So like, I don't.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like actually last night I was so exhausted from the show. I loved Dragon Age. I know you didn't like it, but I was like drained. I was like, that's why I got off early. I was like, I gotta get off.
And plus, honestly, to me, when I take longer breaks from playing things, I enjoy the things.
I enjoy it more too. Yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah, you get back into it. Yeah.
I'm trying not to do it as much now because I want to, treat it like a fancy dessert. That's how I want to treat it. So I get on with you guys and we do our things. But when it comes to like the story game,
Kat, you want to play a little bit of Fortnite and then we'll move over to COD in like an hour.
Just like my adventures in that regard. I'm trying to decrease it so I can kind of treat it like a
dessert. This is still up. You want to play a little bit of Fortnite, Kat?
Thoroughly, and that's why I really want the experience games because it's like when I get on, I can look forward to experiencing the world, experiencing the story.
Yeah.
When it comes to the shorter games, it's more just like quick candy.
I mean, Dragon Age is not a short game, my friend.
Yeah.
It's a 50.
I'll go watch the 18.
You're gonna go watch 18?
Yeah, I'll touch your later.
Nice,
Alright.
dude. 18's
enjoy
good.
18.
Enjoy 18, dude.
Yep. Animal got a plan.
See, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, at
That
least
is the
he's
most
watching.
random thing.
At least he's
Oh
watching
my
A-Team,
God.
dude. A-Team's
I was
awesome.
not expecting that. I've never thought I would ever hear in this party, hey guys, I'm going to watch 18.
That was random, but
Oh, dude.
at least he's watching A-Team.
Yeah, I bought 18's DVD set a year ago. Never watched it yet because it's still sealed. But it was only $10, dude, at Walmart. It was only $10. Walmart has so many complete series of old shows for so cheap. I bought complete series of Magnum PI for $15, dude. Like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it.
Nice. I got Magnum PI for my brother. I got like no for $1. I got like the first season. That's what I got. What? How much did you get it for?
$15 for the complete series at Walmart. I don't know what if it's like that in America because you're Walmart there. Yeah, is it Walmart?
No,
Is
yeah,
it the
Walmart.
land?
It's not like
Oh my
yeah,
goodness, it's so
it's
cheap.
cheap. It's cheaper over there. Yeah, it's way cheaper over there. That's why a lot of guys go over there to find chicks, because housing and all that stuff's cheaper over there. Way cheaper.
No, it's in Canada. It's in Canada. I'm talking about Canada, Newfoundland, Canada.
Canada?
I'm not talking about here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Is Canada. I got it in
Canada's
Canada.
usually expensive. Oh.
Yeah, but for certain things, like computers are cheaper in Canada compared to America. TVs are cheaper in Canada, and DVDs are cheaper in Canada generally.
Interesting.
Generally, some things aren't, but like especially old
Like you
things like
ready
that,
up,
like
dude.
old TV shows.
Yeah.
Like I was so hyped, dude. I went crazy. I bought Friends, I bought All in the Family, bought Magnum PI, bought Cosby Show, bought 18. I went crazy. I bought Gilligan's Island,
Nice. All really good shows.
And they were all. I got them all for less than $150. Like I bought like 20 different things, less than 100. And then I got all the Doctor Who seasons, like all the collections from. It was $40 for all 10 seasons, all those eras. It was great. It was a little bit more expensive.
Well, I beat you
than
on that. I actually got all those seasons for $2.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that, like in general, these prices are like genuinely good prices. Those are not.
Oh
I was
no,
just,
for
like,
sure.
so hyped,
That's still
man,
a
like,
pretty good deal. Yeah, still pretty good.
I want to get some of the old Doctor Who stuff. That's more expensive. So like, to get like Tom Baker, which is like the fourth Doctor, to get like all of his stuff is probably gonna be like $100 or something like that. It's like harder. Yeah, it's like harder stuff. But that's a problem for a later date.
So,
But yeah, I think.
no, go on.
I was gonna say, I think this week I'm gonna start playing Persona 3 and see if that's gonna be my game of the year or not.
Nice. Yeah, I mean,
Outside that, I don't like
I really don't understand the whole addiction thing.
Yeah, I don't know either. Pat just, when it comes to those kind of games, like the FIFA used to do that to him, and now he's kind of tired of it. Rocket League, like those kind of things. Minecraft sometimes, but Rocket League's the main one, which I don't understand because he got the platinum and he has over 700 hours in the game, and it's like the same thing constantly. So I really don't understand how you can even enjoy it still.
What
I
is
ask
it?
him this all the time, how he can still enjoy Rocket League after spending all this time.
He has a platinum?
Yeah, he platinumed it.
Wow.
He said that you're close to platinuming it if you actually did. He said that you could finish your last couple trophies in an hour.
Yeah, I
if you
know.
actually tried.
Yeah, I don't try.
You should do it, dude. You should just get the Rocket League platinum.
I'm not that good. I'm not good enough to get the platinum. I don't know. We'll see.
Pat could tell you. I mean, dude, there's nothing to do. Like, I think Pat told me, if I remember correctly, that you only had to do like a couple of like computer generated things or something. I don't remember, like training stuff or whatever. I don't remember because that was a few months ago that you made that comment. You can ask Pat; he can tell you what you have to do.
Yeah,
Because he's the Rocket League master.
he's still I like Rocket League a lot. I told him I would play with him. I mean, I just don't really. I really cannot think of a game that I'm obsessed with where I have to play it. I've never done that with a video game. I've never had that. I just don't. I just always see this as like a movie or a show or anything. Like I just never been addicted to anything like that. Now I know people that are like very passionate. Like, oh my gosh, you know.
Yeah, I don't really think that's a 100% healthy.
I just never seen entertainment that way. Like it's just things. Like even if like comics and stuff, like if that stuff ever went away, oh well. Like the Bible is probably the only thing that I'm like, I have to have. You know what I mean? But it's like if all that other stuff went
And
away,
freezer pops.
shut up, dude. But I'm just saying, like I've never had that feeling, like, oh my god. Maybe when I was younger, I guess, because maybe Pat's like younger, and that's maybe when that's a feeling. But even younger, I can't really remember. Like I got hyped. Hype is different than addiction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like hype is different than addiction. Like you get excited for something. That's different than addiction. Like addiction means you gotta
really young.
like you've done it so many times, like you should just be burned out of it, or you should just have no interest in it. But you're still like, I gotta play it, I gotta play it, I gotta play it. It's like,
I will say I was like that for a couple of years back in like when I was like 10 and 11. Like when I was 10 and 11, I spent around 4,000 hours in NBA 2K11.
Yeah.
That year.
Dang.
And I was like really heavily into it. So that was but after that is like then I became more casual with it. I still had thousands of hours.
I just never understood it. Like I never was a kid like that. Like I never like had to eat dinner while I'm playing video games or any. Like I just never was like that.
Oh no, I didn't do that. I watched Disney
like
Channel.
Like the kids.
That's the only thing
like
I
the
would
kids.
do is watch Disney Channel.
No, I'm just saying like how those kids that got like I gotta. Oh, I'm dead. How like kids are like, I gotta bring my food into my room and eat my dinner while I'm playing COD or whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying though, right? Like kids.
Yeah.
They gotta eat while they're
To be honest though, I don't think I ever ate at the table. I can't remember once in my life eating at the table outside of like holidays. I always was eating in the living room watching TV.
I mean that's fine if you're like with your family or whatever, watching a TV show or something while you're eating.
We usually would just eat at different times, honestly.
Oh yeah, no, see, that kind of, my parents, we've always ate it as a family. We've always been.
Yeah, I never had that like traditional setup in that regard.
I mean, all countries are different. I don't know.
Well, Canada usually does. Like most people do. It's just it was kind of a chaotic situation.
Really, dude? Why? Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons why.
No Nike. He said that's enough Fortnite for me. Really? You played one match and I died. Really, dude? Hey, well, I want to play teams then. Team Rumble. But, yeah, I mean...
I re-downloaded Tekken 7, by the way.
I don't think I have Tekken 7, do I?
Yeah, we do. We played it. You have it.
Oh, we can play a few matches. You want to play a few matches?
Yeah, we can play a couple matches.
Let me see if I have Tekken 7.
I don't remember how to invite, but that's the whole other thing. Inviting people in these games are always like the most...
Oh crap! I'm still on Bible study. Oh, I forgot the end of the stream. Nike, go on Friday Fun Night.
Bible study.
Fortnite Bible study. Go on Friday Fun Night. I want to end it here. All right, whatever, dude. All right, well, go on Friday Fun Night stream.
Bible study.